Hey everyone, Airsoft Battalion here. Today I'm going to do a review of the Tanaka M36 Chief Special by Smith & Wesson. So, when you get your gun, this is the box it's going to come in. It looks just like the real Smith & Wesson box. You get a lot of the pistols in from them. So I thought that was pretty cool. I actually don't usually, look at the boxes that much. I mean, it's just a box, but I don't know. This one's got, it's just cool. It looks like what it really should have, so I like that. So, you open the box. You have your manual. So it's a pretty good manual. It's got most of the information on your gun in it. So this is one of the better manuals I've seen. Then you have the gun. So here's your speed loader. You fill it with BBs and it's got a slide and it pushes. It's not very good. Bag of BBs, barrel plug, and then this brass rod right here is to put the gas in your cylinder. Otherwise, you won't fit a green gas can or HFC 134A, whatever you're going to use, in the cylinder. So make sure you have that. Now, most importantly is the gun. So right off the bat, you can tell how small this thing is. It's a compact revolver. In real life, this was made as a backup for police officers that fired a .38 special, 5 rounds. So it was a very small gun. So as for this Tanaka replica, I mean, this thing is amazing. The quality on it is the best. I mean, as far as revolvers go, Tanaka is the best to buy revolvers from. So right off the bat, you're gonna notice the hammer's metal, trigger's metal, your cylinder release is metal, and the cylinder's metal. The rest of the gun is plastic, and you really wouldn't know by looking at it or feeling it. This is the heavyweight model, so it's got some heft to it. I mean, there was no way I would know this is plastic if I hadn't been told prior. It's even got a cold metallic feel to it with the paint that's coated on it. So it's got just a great finish on it. I mean, it's an amazing overall replica. So these grips are plastic. They're fake wood. This will take any real M36 grips, so you can get a real set of wood grips if you want, stick them on here, rubberized grips, whatever you want, and they'll fit. So now for the finish. This finish is oh, it's my bird squeaking, by the way. So if you hear that, that's my loud bird. So this gun's finished in flat black. It does come in a blued steel finish and a metallic finish, like a chrome finish. Those are a lot more expensive. This is the cheapest model you could get. I got this off Red Wolf. I don't remember the price, but it was the cheaper model of the three. Now you can see this gun is fully trademarked. So right here it says Smith & Wesson on the barrel. Right here you have your Smith & Wesson logo, and then right here it says Smith & Wesson. Whereas the real one's manufactured and whatnot. So, so the real gun is a 5-round cylinder. This being a replica of it, it has the typical Tanaka fake shell system where these don't come out. This is actually where your gas is held, not in the grips like most of the gas revolvers out now, which is why it's able to take real steel grips. So your gas is held in your cylinder. You use that brass tube and you slide that in there, and then you can put your green gas can right on that, and it helps keep it away from the gun so you can get it in there successfully. Now, this being the Tanaka system, instead of it holding 5 shots like the real one, it actually holds 10, which makes this gun very skirmishable. So right in this cylinder is a magazine system, and you push 5 BBs in there, and then you can put 5 around here. So then when you're firing, as the cylinder rotates and an empty cylinder comes across the magazine, it'll push a BB into the empty cylinder. And as it turns, it loads a BB into the next one, and so forth until the gun's empty. So that's one of the things I love about Tanaka revolvers, are that they're skirmishable. Even though they're very expensive and they're more of a collector piece, you can use them, and I do use them. I use my Super Red Hawk in battles, and I plan on using this at the next game I go to. It's a good compact to, keep tucked away in a vest or something, so it's nice. It shoots about 250 feet per second with green gas. They recommend you use HFC 134A in these Tanaka revolvers, but you can get away with green gas. They're very durable, very high quality, so I wouldn't worry about green gas too much. So now, this being I believe this gun came out in 1950. So being a newer revolver, this is single action and double action. And for those of you who don't know, double action means you can just pull the trigger and fire as fast as you can pull the trigger. Single action, you just pull back the hammer and fire. For those of you interested in purchasing this, I highly recommend it. If you have larger hands, I have big fingers, so it is a little difficult to hold if you have larger hands, because I mean the gun it's very small, a lot smaller than your typical 1911 or any other gun like that. So, um, you know, but if you're thinking of purchasing this, it is a great gun. I love it. It's very unique too. I mean, you're not going to see many people with these little revolvers around on the field. So it does come in a few different variants. There's a bodyguard version, which is roughly the same gun up here, and then the hammer's cut, or not cut. It's molded differently, and the body of the gun just comes straight back, so it's got a hidden hammer. And the purpose of that is when you have it concealed, the hammer doesn't accidentally get pulled. So you can get that variant. Like I said, this comes in the chrome metallic finish and the blued steel are both the Lady Smith variant, which came out as kind of like a woman's gun you'd keep in a purse or something because it was small and compact. So that's the Lady Smith variant. Those ones are actually very nice. If you have the money and you can afford to get those, I'd get those over this one just for the finish. But regardless, this is going to be a great gun if you buy it, especially as a great backup compact gun. So any questions about the gun, feel free to ask me, and I'll answer them as best I can. And before I forget, the sights on it, you pretty much have not much of a sight. You have a little notch here, and your front sight there. They're fixed, they're not adjustable, and honestly, they're barely there. So when you go to aim the gun, you can barely see them. But yeah. So any questions, ask me in the comments. I'll get back to you. And thanks for watching my review.